Hi everyone, Corey here with Team Cramer Fishing, and it's been a little while since we had a video come out, like a week or so, but we have been fishing. It's just been really tough. We went out to Ada Hayden Lake. It was completely packed one night. We were fishing for wipers, didn't get a single bite, got skunked. And then after work in the morning, I work at nights on the weekend, I went to the Saylorville spillway for about an hour, at 7 o'clock in the morning. Not a bite again, got skunked. Vivian and I went to Big Creek on Sunday, and I did catch a couple largemouth bass, but it was really, really tough fishing. Not really enough to make a video out of. And everybody else I talked to basically said that the fish weren't biting. Everybody else had gotten skunked, the 2 or 3 other people that I talked to that had been fishing all day. Then we went to the Iowa River on Labor Day, and Vivian and I did. And Vivian did catch a smallmouth bass and a couple bluegill, but that was it. I didn't get a single bite. So a pretty long streak of not the best fishing outings. Fortunately, in this video, I finally did get out during the day, not prime time again, like mid-morning, but I decided to just go exploring, and if I didn't catch any fish, at least maybe I could find some new smallmouth holes. So we got another smallmouth video, even though I've been fishing for other stuff. And this one turns out pretty good. I ended up finding a couple new holes, so definitely check this one out, and we're gonna keep trying to fish. It's kind of not quite into fall yet. I've seen a couple people catching some hybrid bass, a couple people catch some walleye out of the Big River, but that's kind of far away for me to drive during the day. I'll probably still try to hit it up a few times if I know they're really, really biting, but enjoy the video. Here we go. Fish on. Oh, what is it? Something different. He's getting in this log. I gotta get him out. Might be a new species. Nope. Smallie. Nice smallie. Nice. Saw that red from my worm, and I knew he was in there. I had to switch up again to the worm during the daytime. There we go. All right, nice little 10-incher. Beautiful fish. This one's probably never been caught before. I'm in a new section of the river here. Release on him. Might have him this time. He's not as small as I thought. I'm fighting pretty good. Oh, that's a freaking nice fish. Nice. All right. He's a good 13 inches, man. Let's walk out of the water here. Yeah, he's a solid 12 and a half, I'd say. Maybe 13, 12. We'll just call him 12. We'll be conservative today. But this is a new spot. So I've been exploring the river today, looking for some new smallie holes. And this spot is very secluded. There was a bunch of ducks, a bunch of wildlife. Again, this just doesn't get fished very often. This fish doesn't look like he's ever even been hooked before. Really healthy. Solid 12-incher. All right. We'll let this little guy go back. Well, he's not that little for down here. 10 inches is average, so that's an above average smallie, and he fought good too. More importantly, so far I've found 2 new good holes, and this one looks really good. So I'll just talk a little bit about what I'm looking for when I'm out here to find a good hole. And I've walked a mile up this river already, you know, maybe more than, probably more than that if you like count the weaving back and forth. But basically what we have here is we have a ripple just upstream here. The water's really low right now, so it's kind of just a trickle. And then when it comes down, we got some rocks, which is what we want. And then these rocks kind of come out a little bit, so it forms a pocket and a hole, and there's rocks in the hole. So this is just smallie heaven, basically. Once it starts getting dark at night, I'm out here in mid-morning, so if I can catch one fish out of this hole, one good fish out of this hole at, you know, 10:30 in the morning or 11 or whatever it is now, when they're not even feeding, if you come out here at 7 o'clock, the fish will start to get more active and start to feed. And some of them will even come up to this, they'll come up and start feeding on this ripple. Or what will happen is, like the creek chubs and the smaller bass, they'll come up and wait under this ripple up here for bugs and stuff to get washed down. And they'll kind of jockey to see who can get up close to that ripple so they can get the bugs first, because you can see this is really calm. It's just barely moving. So most of the stuff they're waiting for is going to be coming downstream probably. And so the bass will come, they'll just kind of, everything will be drawn out more with the darker it gets. And they'll start feeding more. And I wouldn't be surprised if you could come down here and catch 4 good smallies out of this hole in a night. But I'm gonna see if I can get one more. I've got 2 today, so that's really good. Had a very similar setup on the last hole that I was at, but not as deep as this one. It was a little shallower. And so the way I do this is, if I have a worm or a craw or whatever, it's weedless, I cast it right up onto the rocks and bring it into the water when I have the best cast anyway. And then it just comes rolling down off those rocks, and they'll be tucked up right in those rocks usually. So if a big old worm comes tumbling in, that's going to look pretty yummy. There's a bite. Take it. Fish on. There we go. A little 10-incher. 9 or 10. A little 9-incher. Pretty little guy. I think that's why it was taking him a little. There's probably a couple more of that size down there. And that's probably why it's taken them a little while to choke those down, but just generally they haven't been real aggressive. There's another one. Oh, that one's bigger. This is a good fish. Stay on. I might have just caught him sideways. Bigger than the last one. Not giant. Man, I'll tell you what. My first yank and his first yank back, he yanked back like a 2-pounder, and I'm not joking. It's hard to believe, but these smallies fight so hard. Another 9-incher. Another bite. Fish on. Man, he's a fighter. I don't know how big he is. He's a little bigger. A little bigger. He might go. Let's see. I got him wrapped around the gill or something here. Whoa, he almost stole my pole. There we go. Nice. I have to step over here real quick and we'll get him off. All right. Man, these fish are just fantastic looking here. This is about an 11. Nice fish. Flipping beautiful. Fought like crazy. Take it. Fish on. It's another pretty good one. Oh, might be the biggest of the day. Solid 12 or 13 again. Did not get into his gill, just got his tongue. He's a nice 12-incher. Fish on. Another good one, 10. On the crawl this time. Little guy. He's about 9. This time we got him on the crawl. I wanted to see if I could get one during the day on the crawl. I think that's gonna be it for the day. Not sure how many I caught, but I'm super pumped. This spot is freaking awesome. Now I just gotta walk like a couple miles back to my car. The only bad part is it's a pristine Smallie Hole, and it's close to town, but no easy access. So I shall be back here for sure. Because this is a fantastic spot. But now, time to march around about 10 of these bends and then down a trail back to my car. All right, later guys, bye-bye.